Behind the high salary and glamorous truck drivers, they earn $15,000 a month and consume their lives in exchange.
Hello everyone, I'm Little Blue Man. Today I would like to share a submission from a netizen. He runs long-distance trucks in the United States, the old road from Los Angeles to New York, and his daily income can reach $10,000 to $15,000. It sounds beautiful, but it's all about time, regulations, health and luck behind it. Some people even exchange their lives for money in order to drive 16 hours a day faster. Is this business worth it? Tell me once today. Before the video starts, everyone is welcome to subscribe to our Little Blue People, forward and like it. You are also welcome to contribute to us and share your story of living overseas with everyone. If you keep compliance and increase the rhythm, you will earn a long-term desperate grab for food, and sooner or later, you will be devastated by accidents, health and bills. B. Where does the money come from? Route, timeliness and hurry. The money for long-distance transportation comes from timeliness and stability. From Los Angeles to New York, weather speed limit, loading and unloading cabins, detours. Any link may swallow up time. The first 2 weeks are not slow, but regulations, rest, safety and uncertainty are all factored in. Some people boast that they will arrive in a few days. I want to ask, how did you get there? Overtime, hardtop, fatigue driving, that's not skill, it's life gamble. 2. The industry red lines are 11 hours, 14 hours, 8 hours, and 34 hours. The rules for this job are strict. You can drive no more than 11 hours in one day and must stop after 14 hours on duty. After 8 hours of driving, a 30-minute break is mandatory. Weekly work hours have an upper limit and a 34-hour reset period is required. Overtime today could result in fines tomorrow. Accidents are electronically recorded, clearly showing who violated rules. Staying compliant improves safety, lowers insurance rates, builds reputation, and attracts better jobs. Third, the true story, starting at 2 o'clock in the morning to Las Vegas. Once, the submitted netizen received a phone call from his boss at 2 o'clock in the middle of the night, pulled it from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, and delivered it on time at 6 o'clock in the morning. He answered it. Because of the high price, $2,000 a car. Such orders are not impossible to pick up, but there must be sufficient idle rest, and the vehicle status, route and loading and unloading connection are confirmed in advance. Occasional night fighting is strategy, long-term night fighting is self-destruction. A deteriorating record, failing health, and aging vehicles mean previous extra earnings can't recover losses. 4. If you pay late, you won't pay. Write the rules into the situation. ICBC has cases of default if you are late, especially in private bosses or small loose orders. The solution is pragmatic. Before receiving the order, it should be confirmed in writing, and the time window, waiting fee, overnight stay, overtime processing and receipt voucher should be clearly written, and the evidence chain should be sufficient. Loading documents, screenshots of terminal queues, electronic logs, road closures and weather notices. It is uncertain to talk about the window without talking about minutes and seconds. Leave room and give preference to reputable platforms or carriers. Settle accounts only when rules and evidence are transparent to avoid disputes. This line is about contracts and evidence, not blood and heroism. 5. After entering the gross, the net account should be calculated to the annual monthly income of $10,000 to $15,000 gross, which looks beautiful. Progress must deduct fuel, road insurance, tire maintenance, taxes and fees, calculate empty time and blind spot time of waiting, and smooth the peak season and off-season to an annual average, so that this figure is close to truth. Don't be carried away by the soaring spring results in some months. Cash flow and stability are the keys to long-term survival. 6. The truth behind cultural points and free of charge at rest stops. Anyone who runs long distances knows that rest stops are the second home. Most brand rest stops have a point system. If the refueling consumption accumulates to a certain level, free coffee or coke, discounts, food and beverage coupons, and even parking discounts will be given. They can indeed provide a little comfort and boost on the long journey. Spirit can also reduce the cost a little bit. But remember, free drinks don't mean unlimited life. Caffeine briefly refreshes, and repeated dependence can make the routine more chaotic. Calorie and blood sugar fluctuations caused by sugary drinks are long-term health bills. Points can save small money, while regular work and rest can save big money and life. 7. The real cost of health is less sleep, and the consequences are written in the body. Many people think that the biggest risk for truck drivers is sudden incidents on the road. In fact, chronic consumption is even more terrible. Often lack of sleep, people are in a state of long-term stress, and insulin resistance is more likely to have an increased risk of diabetes. High salt, high sugar, high calorie roadside diets are superimposed, and sedentary cardiovascular diseases follow. Staying up late and disordered work and rest can also increase the probability of serious consequences such as stroke. Don't take young people as capital. The hour of sleep saved today may be replaced by a half-year medicine list tomorrow. A real master regards rest as a rigid need and physical examination as an investment. Fixed stretching, walking for hydration, low sugar and high protein, blue light filtration, and regular lunch breaks are all invisible horsepower to improve battery life. 8. Why stable earning records, insurance, and good single cycles. In the short term, grabbing orders over time seems to pay back faster. In the long run, those who stabilize their records are more valuable. The accident rate is low, the insurance rate is friendly, the vehicle maintenance rhythm is more controllable, the compliance reputation is high, the platform algorithm and the owner's preference for better priced goods are more willing to give them to you. Good physical condition, strong continuous running ability, more stable and higher average annual income. Slow is fast, steady is winning. It's not chicken soup in the truck circle, it's an experience that has been verified by generations of drivers. Let's go back to the $2,000 bill at 2 o'clock in the morning. If you ask me if I answer it, be sure to arrive safely within the scope of compliance. Pick up, reject after overtime, fatigue, and unstable state. Money is only the surface, the real cost is recorded with the body. Next, beautiful and simple. It can be used as a tactic, but if you want to win in the season, you depend on the stable turnover within the rules. 10. Key rules for new entrants or beginners entering the trucking industry. First, memorize the red line and strictly implement it. Drive for 11 hours, be on duty for 14 hours, take a 30-minute break after 8 hours, and reset for 34 hours. It is implemented in the plan. Second, all conditions are realistically written in the confirmation sheet, and the time window waits for the middle line of the fee to be signed. It is unreliable and exempted from liability, leaving no hole. Third, health is your most valuable asset. Fixed sleep window, don't support it with caffeine and sugary drinks, and mark fixed hydration and meal points on the stretching route at each stop. Fourthly, after the cash flow, insurance provinces at least 3 months working capital should deal with the off-season and maintenance, and the insurance plan should be regularly evaluated and compared, which is not the lowest. Finally, will you take the job that leaves at 2 a.m., arrives in Las Vegas at 6 a.m., and costs $2,000? If so, how do you arrange rest and risk? If you don't answer, what's your bottom line? Welcome to talk about your choices and reasons in the comment area. Don't forget to like, forward, and subscribe. See you next time.